Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And coming up, action from the quarter-final stage of the Carabao Cup. It's Northampton Town up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, Derek, these two teams will be fully aware of what's at stake. A place in the semi-final of this great competition. It should be feisty, it should be entertaining, and it should be full of quality.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield. But will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11.
Well, they're playing with a 5-2-3, as we can see it here. But I think at times we'll see one of the centre-backs stepping forward into midfield, just to make sure they don't get outnumbered in that central area.
And so the battle commences. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. They really look after the ball when they have it. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Well, he's lost it. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, in the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability...
Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
He's driven in the corner. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Mikel Merino. It's with De Thomas. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. On the offensive. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A glorious chance. And just slightly offside. Danger here as he runs at them. Could be threatening. Well, he really read that brilliantly. It's there for him. And thumped away. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position.
I'm not sure why the fans are so upset. I think the referee got that absolutely right.
Options in the middle. Bentancur. Superb block. It might be on for them. Bentancur. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Really important tackle. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Sound piece of goalkeeping. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. So almost at half-time, and they are making good use of home advantage. Still a bit of work to do, though. Stuart, your thoughts on what you've seen?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo, and this lead could easily slip away.
Timely intervention. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Oh, that's a fine cross. And the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Played over. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Sessegnon. And that's great work to keep it in play. Son. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Romero in possession. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the ball is moving again. Spurs trailing going into the second half. Can they summon the right response? Son. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Really a very poor ball. Now the pressure being exerted. Can they create something? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, here's the replay. And when you've got the ball at the back, you've got to pass it forward. And he doesn't do that there. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished.
Well, a second goal for them here. Wonderfully weighted pass. Attending to his defensive chores. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Northampton Town facing Manchester City. And teammates to play it to. Well-timed tackle.
Well, as you can see, the hosts have had most of the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And they're making a change. He's driven in the corner. Well, he'll be a bit deflated following that effort, but he was being tightly marked. Bentancur. Harry Kane. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Now he must favour the cross. Bentancur. Marino. Plays it back, and up for grabs off the keeper, and in at the second time of asking, just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, underway once more, and this is not in the bag just yet. Spurs have made sure of that. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And moving the ball nicely. It's with Mosquera. Ramos now. Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Spurs to make a personnel switch now. And over it comes. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Good looking ball. There could be a chance now. Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
And they will make the change now. It's with Romero. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Is it going to be? Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Can they get in behind them? Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Spurs taking on Stoke City.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Good-looking sequence. And he's clear as lines. Now can they counter clinically? It's a weighted pass. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Now Romero with it. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Went in strongly, decisively. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Bentancur. Son. Bentancur. And Bednarek. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Dumbia. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, going forward, that was an impressive display. They played with good wit, they looked to get the ball forward early, and there were some outstanding individual performances. They'll certainly go into the next round full of confidence.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, of course, his finishing could have been better today, but he scored one and made a lot of chances for himself. I thought he was outstanding.